Hey, this is Ronald from Mansfield University, and today I want to talk about this Glacier Bay, or basically any two-button flush toilet. And these new two-button toilets are very popular because they're inexpensive and they look good. Now, this is an older version. There's a newer version of this toilet that's just a one-piece. And again, this is a bathroom that we're going to remodel next year, so I'm not going to replace the toilet right now. But what I want to do is go over some of the components and some of the common faults and fixes. First, on the bottom, we have these two things here that push down the number 1 or the number 2. You'll see that. And that is replaceable. This is a one-piece deal you can buy from Amazon or anywhere else. Inside the toilet, we have to the left the fill valve. And then to the right, we have the flush valve or the flush canister. With that said, this Glacier Bay, and I bet a lot of two-button flush toilets, have a common problem. They're very stingy on water. Another thing that happens is it starts to run. So the water should come up to this line right here. And if it overruns and goes inside this little tube, it starts just gonna just run and run and run. You can turn this counterclockwise to lower the water or raise the water. So that's your first quick fix. Another reason that can cause this to start running is this flush canister. If you just take your hand and turn this counterclockwise until it stops turning, you can lift this out like this. And this little white rubber thing here, this gets warped. And if it starts to worm, this is a seal or like a flapper. And it's supposed to be sealed tight down to the bottom here. And if it's not sealed tight, this will run. But make sure you get the right size. Make sure you know the model number of your toilet. But these components, in 4 or 5 years, like everything else you buy, washers, dryers, components start to fail. Let me show you one more thing here. I'm holding the camera here, but you see that thing drops down. So what happens is, this is supposed to come all the way up like this and be flush on a 2 flush and leave a little gap like that on a 1 flush. It just doesn't work well. But this is the part you can buy. You put this back in like this, push it down, and turn it clockwise until it stops turning like that. And now it's back in. Then I'll turn the water back on. And that should start filling. But if you have a problem with that and it's not filling, just tap on this or move it a little bit to the left. It will start filling again. I think a week and a half ago, this just stopped refilling automatically by itself. So that's one problem you're probably going to encounter. Just tap on that. If it's running, go counterclockwise. Sometimes I have to go all the way to the end left and then all the way back to the end right before it stops running on me. And you can see that water rises up. You see how the water's running back in now? This little tube right here has to be inside this hole. That's something else, so if it's not in there, it will continue to run. Now it's running. Now I'm gonna take this and go far left. So that lowered the water just a little bit, and now it stopped running. And it should set like that. So basically the sequence of operation here is pretty simple. You're going to flush, and that's gonna flush it. And then this is going to fill it back up. That gives you, I think, a basic idea of this Glacier or any two-button toilet. And this is how they work. All right, hope this helps. If you have any questions, comments, or ideas or suggestions, please leave them below. If you like this, share it, subscribe, and I wish you and your family the very best in 2025. Peace.